On Monday, January 22nd at 6 o'clock, you'll be here at the store to talk to us about North Korea and doing business with North Korea.
Well, it came about as a result of first an agreement between the U.S. and North Korea that is not well known. In 1994, there was a serious crisis involving the escalation of tensions between the Clinton administration and North Korea. But North Korea is a country whose whole reason for being is their autonomy. They were eager to begin a process of normalizing relations, and even, it was said at the time, form a bond, and potentially an alliance with the U.S. And I was approached to provide a contribution to demonstrating that the North Koreans were sincere. The real agenda was to determine if there was some way of making an investment that could be rationalized and justified on economic terms. We weren't just going to make a charitable contribution to North Korea. The point was to show that real business could be done. Nobody knew anything about what they had done in terms of laying any foundations for doing business. Nobody knew anything about that country. We've been locked in a state of mutual isolation, really, since the Korean War. Mm-hmm. And the Korean War is still not settled as a matter of, there's no peace treaty. We then were presented with this portfolio of investment opportunities, but how to reach these places. So we negotiated with the government, and we leased a giant Russian helicopter. And we landed on a wide dirt road outside of town, and there we waited to be picked up by the local officials. And we waited for several hours. In the meantime, here we come flying down in this helicopter onto a road, and it was such a sensation that all the local schools were let out, and all the teachers and kids.
And everyone's gathered around.
They gathered around, gawking at these, moon men. So when we came back, I put together a presentation, about this trip and about these mining investment opportunities. And we went and made a presentation in Washington at the Atlantic Council, one of the big think tanks, and talk about James Bond. There were some interesting characters that showed up to this presentation.
Well, I thank you. You have been fascinating. I love the fact that I love you for your respect for the people of Asia and what that means to them and to us, and that's very important. And for being James Bond, even though you deny it, I think you still are. So I thank you so much, and we'll see you, here as you discuss, further about North Korea.
And I'm looking forward to engaging.